Hi folks, so I'm going to go up and try and speak to my neighbour. I'm just going to show you the time on the TV. This is also for the authorities as well, the noise team and the police. It is, right, that's the time just now. So I'm going to go up and have a quick chat with him if I can. I'm just going to turn that bit there. Okay, so here goes. This should be fun. So here we go. Hi John. Any chance you could turn the telly down a wee bit, because I don't want it to carry on going on with what happened last week from the police and the noise team.
Do you know something? It's a complete waste of time. Do you know why?
What is that sound?
I've made carpets down in that house just now.
Right.
As you can see.
Now listen.
Do you know I can hear you talking to your pals at 3 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning? But I've got the brains to realise there's no insulation here. And if I can hear you coughing, you must be able to hear me coughing.
No, I can't actually, because the sound travels up the way. Right, if you're deaf,
I'm almost 63, right?
If you've got hearing problems, then you need to go and speak to your GP about it and get like a hearing aid or something.
I've been tested twice and I've passed
right, so you don't need it at that level then.
Do you think that's loud?
Not at the moment, it's not. I will, because it's, you've got it in the wall, remember, and it vibrates in the wall. So
I've got it now.
The wall, I said, you've got your TV in the wall.
Aye, I've got one in there and I've got one in the bedroom.
That's why I can hear it.
And I've been here for 17 years. I don't know how long you've been here. I've never had one complaint.
It's basically because you were staying next to like an 8-year-old woman who was nearly deaf
So
actually.
What do you want me to do?
Just keep it down to a certain level, because I try and
That's the level I'm listening to just now.
But it has been higher, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. It has been higher in the past.
There's no problem with it now.
Right, well, your next door neighbours could even hear it as well. Because I had a conversation with Marina about it.
I saw that.
Right. And what did you...
And they just...
When was the conversation?
They find it comical.
What do you mean find it comical? They don't actually, because we also have two different conversations then.
Well, okay. I don't know. I'm not being rude. I'm being actual here. I don't know what, if any, fucking medication you're on. But you're not acting normally or rationally. You're banging up a fucking ceiling. God knows what mess your fucking ceiling is down there. And I'm looking, I'm listening.
It's a crutch, it's got rubber on it, so I'm quite careful what I do.
I'm watching television. I thought, what the fuck's going on down there? Maybe you're on the right medication. I don't know. I've not got a clue. But I've never had a problem in this house in my fucking life. Ever.
That's because I say you stayed below an 8, so you stayed above an 8-year-old woman. That's what I've just explained to you. I've explained that to many times, and you don't see.
I'm not going to be this. Do you know what I've done for you? Since in the last year, something you don't even know. I've got a sound system in there that cost me $5,000, and in my bedroom. I don't mind playing music. I've told you that before. We've had this conversation before. And in my bedroom.
I've said to you.
And in my bedroom.
That's not the problem.
And the kitchen.
Music's not the problem.
I've stopped playing it. This is my fucking house.
You don't need to stop playing it.
You're renting that place.
You don't need to stop playing it. I told you that before. I've told you that a few times.
As a wee bit of fucking, I think, that poor cunt's probably struggling. He's maybe hearing too
much.
much.
No, she actually, you've got the wrong pronoun as well. There's transphobic discrimination for you, it's she. The pronoun is she, it's not he, it's she, because I'm transgender. I've actually explained that to you quite a few times as well.
I don't understand it, so...
It's she, but you use the pronoun she, if you can't, or you use my first name Gabby. It's as simple as that. If you don't, then I can have you prosecuted. Because you can, for homophobia and transphobia.
You're right out of my head.
I know, that's because you're ignorant. That's it's ignorance.
I'm not expert in transgenders.
No, nobody's expecting.
You
know what I mean?
Listen to me, I tell you something just now.
I
didn't even know your first name. I couldn't tell you your surname if you held a fucking loaded gun to my head, didn't I?
I know, but that's again because you're ignorant, because you're in a world, because you don't, you're selfish, you're in a grips and addiction. Most people when they grips addiction don't care.
pressure up to there just now.
Why is that, sorry?
With my health, with a lot of other things that I can't tell you about because I know
Well,
you're
at the end of the day,
fucking
that's
sick.
basically because, as I say, you've put yourself in that situation, but you're not.
Why do you think, let me make it easy for you, why do you think a lot of people don't want to know you're over here?
Because I keep myself to myself, that's why.
No. Because you go in and you unload all your problems on everybody else and they've all got enough.
I've not spoke to anybody about my problems.
No,
I speak
don't
to
let it
people.
know.
I just keep my word because I've got people I can go to.
Good
Alright.
for you. That's what I'm saying. Go and meet people, go and talk to get advice. That's what I do. I go and
I
get
don't need
advice.
to. I've got plenty of advice stuff like that. I go to networks and stuff like that. I'm not the person that needs the help and support. I'm not the one that's got an addiction problem.
Right.
You're the person that's got an addiction problem.
Well, I don't
You're the
know
per-
about that. I don't know what you're taking. If you're taking
I don't
drugs,
take no. I don't take
medication's
anything
too
at all.
heavy.
Actually, I
But it
don't.
doesn't
And that's
sound
quite.
normal.
That's quite actually.
It
rude.
doesn't sound normal.
It's very
for a
ignorant.
grown man.
Grown
to bang
women
a wall
actually.
with a sponge.
It's
That
grown
just
women
sounds
again.
like
You've just been transphobic again. You've been completely discriminatory. Yeah, you've been discriminatory.
Telling you the truth.
No, you've been discriminatory. I've asked you to use a pronoun and you've refused to use it. I said she. I said the pronoun is she. It's her.
Listen, I don't
She.
know.
No, you do know. I've just explained it to you for God's sake. You've just been completely utterly ignorant.
What was your other name?
That's none of your business. That's my business.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Well, what
You
have
should
you
never
done?
ask a trans person. That's what I'm saying. If you want to know about transgender issues or what transgender is, then you should just ask me or ask other people.
Why would I want to know?
Because to be a better person, to be a better all-round human being.
Well, I read fucking Newsweek, I read the Squire, I read the
They're not
Herald,
your-
I read the Times, I read.
So what?
Metro,
A lot of people do, but they
and-
still don't. They
and
still
I'm-
don't.
and
They're
the
not.
World
As
News. I'm watching an American programme just now.
But you're talking about politics and current affairs. That's
I was into
Trying to-
politics at one time. I was the vice chairman of the Labour Party up in Kings Park. At
well,
one
that's
time.
even. Well,
Mum
see,
ran
even
for
saying
council.
that, that's even worse then, because you should be on top of like gender issues and like sexual. Because do you
Why?
know? Do you know me?
Why?
Because
I'm
that's
just a
involved.
wee guy for the
That's in
borders.
politics. You said you're involved in politics,
That's
and
a serious
that comes
debate.
under politics because in
That's a
2012 it was against the Scottish Parliament passed a law where it's completely illegal and criminal law to discriminate against somebody's gender or sexual orientation.
So
And you should know that.
discriminating.
But you are, because I've asked you to use to use a certain pronoun and you've refused to do so. I've asked you nicely. I've not sworn at you. I've not been discriminatory. I've not been like, shouting down at you. I've asked you nicely and civilly, and you haven't done it.
The situation we've got just now is I can hear you coughing, you can hear me
I know,
coughing.
John. You've said that about a dozen times, or like 20
how
odd million
on earth
times.
does that not get through there and you say, well, we've not got an insulation here, he's not
I did say to you actually. I said to get some stuff for your
So
floor.
don't stop me for listening to my fucking television, for fuck's sake. That's all
If you
I'm
let
not
me finish.
working just now, as you know.
Yes, if you let me finish, sorry, if you can start interrupting me. I said to you before myself, I'll investigate it with myself. You can get rubber to put down the kind of floor, the soundproofing. Gordon even said that. I mean,
We what, 60 quid a week?
if you let me finish, you can apply for grants. I told you can apply for Lord Provost grants. But you have to be quite quick off the mark. And I've even told you where to go for it. So what, I've even put stuff through your door. I mean, what else do you want me to do? I've put quite a few bits of stuff through your door where you can get help. I've even stood and talked to you. I've even given you phone numbers of where to go. I've even offered to take you to the places to show you where it is, so you can get the support, so you can talk to the professionals, the people in the know, and they can tell you, well, you're entitled to this, you're entitled to that, you're not entitled to this, you're not entitled to that. All right?
I'm fighting just now with 3 ombudsmen to help me against the council, against your place, against 2 other ones. One I've not even started and the lawyers up in Springburn helped me. I'm up to there with fucking hassle right now. And honest to God, I'm lying in bed watching television here.
Well, why don't you speak? Why don't you tell people that then? So I'm not. I can't. I don't know. I'm not supposed to. Do you think people are supposed to mind? Are people supposed to mind it? See when you see them on the stairs, why don't you just turn and say, look, Gavin, what's happening is, yeah, you've just
What
explained
did
to
you
me
just
there.
say to me 10 minutes ago? It's none of your business. That's what you said to me.
I said my original name. I says my.
You said that's none of your business. I went, well, what's my business got to do with you? Fuck off.
But you're turning and saying you've got pressures and stuff like that, right?
Immense pressures.
Right.
My
Well,
health,
so how am I
every
supposed to know
fucking
that then? That's what I'm saying. If you don't talk to people about it,
I don't want sympathy off you or anybody.
you have to
I'm
talk.
happy, I don't
Something we
mind
can offer you some practical help. You can tell you where to go for advice and support and help.
I've been to doctors, I've been to dietitians, I've been to the Royal, I've been to doctors galore.
No, what I was going to say is, like,
And
see
I've
for,
had
see
all
for the
sorts
legal
of
part of
tests.
it, if you let me finish, sorry. See the third year
You're the
law.
one that's interrupting.
See the third. Well, it's important information I'm going to give you. See the third year law students at Strathclyde University. They sometimes hold law clinics, right, to get experience, right. You can go out and speak to them sometimes at the library, up on Cathedral Street, and the University, Strathclyde University campus, and it'll save you like lawyers' fees and stuff like that, and applying for legal aid.
You don't get lawyers' fees when you're on the dole.
No, you do, because like, a lot of they've cut a lot of legal aid. No, a lot of places have cut. For civil stuff, you're doing civil stuff. It's no criminal stuff. For civil stuff, they've cut a lot of funding. So the best thing for a lot of people for civil stuff, they have to.
Springburn is out of the mountain if I can help you out. Yeah, that example, I was getting a will drawn up, and my brother said, well, I'll get my lawyer to do it, and I get charged £400. So it's a tab my brother's running with me. And I haven't seen this last year. I was told about her, and she said, Paul Hughes, the name of the company is, and I spoke to her and she went, no, you don't pay anything. You're on legal discount. And I went, you're kidding me on. I said, I paid $420 or something like get a will done for my grandmother.
No, I shouldn't have even. That's what I'm saying, information again. But that's what I'm saying, but see if you pass information, nobody's expecting you to like divulge really personal and really private information, Mr. McKenna. All we're expecting you to do is just like, just take a talk and communicate. If you're in a situation that you've just said there, just talk to people, right? You don't need to go in, like,
telling the world all
no, you don't need, that's what I'm saying, so you're taking it in the wrong, you're taking it to completely out of context. I'm not asking you to tell it as I said to you. If you just communicate and just say what you've just said here, that would help a lot of people, that would help people to understand your situation and what you're going through type of thing. If you don't communicate, if you don't, as I say, we're not mind readers. I'm not a mind reader, that's for sure. Don't know about other people. Alright?
I see the kids probably 3-4 times a week. Why? Because Amazon delivers stuff to them and I take it in. So I'm always going, hi, how are you, alright? And blah, blah, blah. And it was one night here, months ago, I broke the key in that fucking barrel and it was 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was drunk and I fell asleep out there. And they came out in the morning, one of them woke us up, took us in, got a cup of coffee, and I went, I'm sorry, I have to get somebody to go up here and get a barrel and that. And they couldn't have been nicer. And when you told me a story that you believe, which I sort of doubt now,
What about it,
and you said, everybody's complaining about yes, so I'm doing
I never said that actually, I never said that at all actually. I says people are pissed off because of the fact is like, you're being drunk, you're pressing the buzzer, and you're falling down the stairs, and people are having to come, you're aid, and you're blacking out in the street.
Is there a problem? And she went, we've not got a problem. I says, that's not what I've been told. And I never mentioned you. And I said to her down the stairs, because much as I was good to old Martin when he was alive.
Yeah. I think they're doing a wee bit of shit still personally. I think it with the neighbours. It's really bang order. You don't really need to do that because I haven't really spoken. I haven't really. Sorry. I haven't really spoken to the neighbours about you. The only people I've really spoken to about you is the guys down the shop. I haven't spoken to any of the neighbours about you, and that's a fact. And I can set a polygraph, and it's like 80 to 90%, about 85 to 90% accurate, and about truth. And I'd pass with flying colours in regards if I was telling lies. It'd find it like that. So I can assure you that's the only people I've talked to about it. I've had one conversation with you about was it yesterday or the day before, and that's the first time I've spoken about you with my name, and that's it. I can assure you that's the case.
I'm not losing any sleep over it.
Yeah. But you're saying you're telling lies basically then, so I don't understand why you're telling lies. You're not telling lies. You were just telling lies because I've not had the conversation with you. The only people I've got, as I say, is down the shop, is Ian and Gordon, that's it. I've not spoke to anybody else about you. I say one person. No. Now and again I do sometimes if like I need to get stuff for people. That's it. But Gordon's
think about what you're doing and try and understand what people really don't want you around about them much. You've got to think, well, why the fuck don't they?
Because I like to keep myself. I don't like being around people. I've got social anxieties and stuff like that. Alright? I've got manic depression. And I'm not on the medication because I don't like medication.
I went out with a girl who had depression and I didn't realise till it was too late and I was madly in love with her. And somebody told me, it was fucking Alec, it told me who suffered with depression.
Yeah.
When his pal died in the army,
and
he said, no, you've got to watch for people that suffer with depression, John.
Yeah.
Because I was telling her, she's bringing me down. She's
going to kill you.
Hundreds of texts and it's all negative. I end up getting rid of her. And he says, people with depression end up pulling you down with them if you allow them. And I went, you're fucking kidding me on.
That's a very wise statement.
I got to the end of the text and it was like 30 texts, and I looked at one, negative, and I just went, delete the fucking lot. And I says to her, look, let's meet, we'll go for lunch. And I says, let's call it quits. I says, because you're pulling me down now. I says, and I'm always quite positive. I says, now this lassie has got £250,000 in the bank, owns her house outright, got 3 pension schemes, loaded out her fucking skull, speaks about 6 different languages, she's an English lecturer, she's retired now, should never care in the world, always negative, and I thought, I better get her to fuck away from me, because she's going to pull me right fucking down with her.
But have you always been that, have you always been very ignorant, have you always been very discriminatory?
No,
people regards
you
to
can't be a
people
shop steward for 12 years in charge of 140 to 160 Glaswegians.
Right.
And be ignorant. No, you can't. They wouldn't allow you.
Right.
Glaswegians wouldn't. You've got to have a right strong will. You've got to be a good negotiator. I'm talking with guys up in Sullivan oil terminals, Pinky Hurd, Red McGee, real names, Canadians, Americans, and they run the whole fucking contract, multi-billions. And I'm talking to them in the canteen, and how's it going, you pair of bastards? And they loved all that. And my managers and their managers were going, you got me talking to him.
But the way you're talking about
because people like honesty.
Yeah,
they don't like somebody with their tongue right up your jacksie.
I don't. What's that got to do, Bridget? That's got nothing to do with like being
what
ignorant towards mental health, you know what I mean?
To have empathy for other human beings. And I've had men who are committing suicide, I've had men putting ropes through porta cabins, setting fire to them with supervisors in them because they didn't like them. I've had guys stabbing each other in the job. I've had guys getting dragged out their houses and their hotels. I've had guys back and fuck out their wives. And I've had to handle all that as a young boy at 26. And I've done that for 12 years. So don't.
So why is that's what I'm saying. So why are you being like? I'm saying, but why? But you're using being negative about you've been negative about
like,
mental health.
You,
I mean,
you don't have any empathy. You don't even.
I never said that. I said why is it ignorant? I said
and then
mental health.
Well, and you're saying ignorant, and I've no empathy. I'm ignorant, and I'm no liar.
I didn't say you didn't have empathy. That's what I was.
You called me a liar earlier on.
Yeah, in regards to talking to you about to the neighbours, and I wasn't. That's what I'm saying. I've had one conversation with one of the neighbours in here, that's it.
Well, I went and spoke to them, and I said, look, if I've made a mistake here, I'm sorry. I said, I was drunk in here.
It's not to do with that. It's not to do with being drunk and anything like it. It's not to do with that. I'm not going to
gave the impression that all the neighbours were complaining about me.
No, I didn't. I'm talking about people around about the area. I wasn't talking about the neighbours actually in here. People were concerned, and I told you, I said people were concerned about your health and well-being because you're drinking, because you were passing it in the street, blacking it. And I even had a conversation with you. I said, I hopefully don't want to find you and get black in it because I end up on CPR. You don't do mouth to mouth, you do it's all compressions now, chest compressions, slight compressions. I mean, you do that to the ambulance, the paramedics get you. So again, you're jumping. I don't know where you're getting that from. You know what I mean? No, you're not. I think you're cherry picking. I think you're actually misinterpreting what people are saying. I think you're doing it deliberately.
Well, as I said, when you're in a meeting with 140 bears, and there's guys
that's got nothing. Listen, that's got absolutely nothing to do with this situation at all. You're getting way off track, way off base. You're talking about something that's completely, absolutely nothing to do with what you're talking about.
These poor guys don't realise they're sharpening my fucking knife because they're teaching me how to deal with the public, and they didn't realise that they were that fucking thick. And they're going. And the reason I became shop steward was I didn't trust these idiots to talk on my behalf. So I thought, I'll talk on your behalf because I don't think he's got the balls to deal with the management because they were all intimidated because they're working class, which I came through working class. I sang a land in the Gorbals. But these guys, the only people that keep working class is working class.
I really don't, honestly. I'm not trying to be rude, I'm not trying to be offensive around, but I really don't see what that's got to do with what we're talking about. Because I mean,
well, let's just put it to bed then. I don't know about empathy.
If you just stop kind of thinking that the worst about people and assuming that people are, because I'm not, as I say to you, you're talking about that conversation about the people, they were just fed up because like, neighbours have come out and help you up off the deck because you fell downstairs. I fell to cracking your skull downstairs. Carol had to come out and Elaine had come up, remember, a couple of 2 or 3 years ago, because you just about cracked your skull, fell down. You fell down this place a good number of times, hit the deck. You know what I mean? Because you're alcoholism. But you're refusing, you're turning and saying that's not the case, and your palms are nearly stemming for that.
That's not the case, that is the case.
But you're saying it's no that. You've just, earlier on you were saying, you've no get, on previous occasions I've met you, you've said, no, I've chucked a drink, I've done this, I've done that, I've went to various programmes,
I've
yada
cut
yada.
the drink down, I've never chucked it, never.
Well, you've said that a few times to
No,
yourself.
I've chucked it for a month, 2 months. You can't go on an oil rig
That's
for
what I'm
3
saying.
weeks.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can't go on an oil rig for 3 weeks where the guy nearly kisses you in the face before
Yeah, I
you
know
go
that
to
you
the
get
helicopter.
breathalyzed. I know you get. I've done the
No, you don't
breathalyzing.
get breathalyzed.
You do get breathalyzed. We
No,
breathalyzed the
they
guys up
smell
there.
booze
CHC Scotia. We breathalyzed even if you didn't smell booze after guys, because you can disguise it with mints and mouthwash and that kind. What you need to do is you need to breathalyze them, and if even a microgram, milligram over fucking 35, then they don't get to fucking fly it to thing. No, it's 20
I've
milligrams.
worked on the rigs since 2006, on and off, and I've never had a problem. And when I go on the rigs, I don't have the shakes, I don't have the sweats, I fuck all. I climb up and doing 8 flights of fucking stairs 8 times a day, because you get 4 official breaks and 4 unofficial. And I'm a strong wee cunt. I'm no fit, but I'm strong, and I've never had real problems with that. But problems with drink, aye. And because I'm not working, and your days are a wee bit longer, and I busy them up, I go to Rosemount, I try and learn computers, I go to Gallery Modern Art, I go to their computers, because you only get 2 hours a week, you know.
I know. You can get extended out. You can ask for more time on the computers.
But believe you me,
If you go up to the actual library and get plenty as much time as you want.
well, I go there to deal with the Chartered Insurance Institute. They don't let the books out. There's only one day.
Aye, the reference
you can
library.
study it.
Yeah.
But again, you've only got 2 hours. So I try and split my time there.
Well, as I say, in regards to like talking about you, I'm not talking about to any of the neighbours about you, to be honest, because I keep myself to myself most of the time.
I don't
And
think you get a lot of help that way.
I don't really want to talk to you because I say I'm quite a particular person. I'm particularly complicated. There's social anxiety and various things, and I like it that way. I prefer my company and stuff like that, right? So you can stand there and judge me and look down your nose at me for like as long as you got this
I'm
look.
not looking down my nose at
You are. You're. I can. A future ref for a date, we'll have this conversation again, and I'm pretty sure you'll contradict yourself.
I don't think so.
I think you will actually.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because
As I say, I like to go, as I say, down to London, Manchester, and things like that, because there's kind of big events and get more friends kind of down there, and it's a bit more laid back in regards to people
I thought you said you were moving away.
who are
from it.
transgender. No, I said I'm looking into this, maybe swapping, or I'll need to put in for a medical move. It's called a mobility move now or something. You have to go into like groups, they put you into like a group now. You don't get like points. It's not a point system anymore. They've changed it. They did that a few years ago, GHA. But you wouldn't know because you're not a tenant with GHA anymore, because you're a private tenant. Yeah, I know that. So what are the GHA saying about the roof thing? I know.
They're just conscious pilot.
I think.
I own part of the building, so it's up to me to get it.
Yeah, no, but it's the same way as talking to the other residents, same way that.
Just go on forever and ever.
Yeah, they are going to try and repair it, but they don't know when though.
They told me 3 years ago, in 4 years' time, and told me recently it's going to happen within the near.
No, they're concentrating there. I said to me, we were talking about it as well, was it on night there? Because I took a package in. They're concentrating the building, see upside hill, and building, see all the new builds, and they're doing it bit by bit because they only get so much money every fiscal year, and that's what they're doing. And they're trying
Pleasing the fucking selves.
Right, but they're doing it. It's a public-private partnership. That's the problem because some of the money is private money as well as public money.
Well, I'm running a petition. What a prick that was.
Because they're selling, I think it's 60%.
Here, and he's done. My roof collapsed in the living room, roof collapsed in the kitchen, roof collapsed in the bedroom.
Yeah.
The hallway and the bathroom, not a problem. And this went on for years and years. I've fitted a new boiler in here at £3,000. They gave me £2,500 compensation. I took it because I was desperate for heating in my fucking house. It was winter. And I've got another claim in from just now for £3,000, and they offered me 2. And I've got lawyers fighting that, and I don't want to take 2 when I'm due 3. So I've got the ombudsman into that. I'm dealing with the council tax. I'm dealing with the fucking building society. I'm fucking fighting with every cunt just now. And honest to God, I'm up to there. So say honest to God, and I'm not being belittling, but see, when you hear you're banging up, I just sort of kind of, to myself, I go, thank fuck, if that was all the problems I'd have, you banging up, and I'm thinking, what if I was in here with a bird, or my son, or my grandwains, and I bang, 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 I think, what does he think he's going to achieve?
Shaming. Again, you're being ignorant again.
But you're not going to, you've been the one that's been ignorant if you keep doing that. Because you're not going to achieve it. I'm not going to turn my fucking telly down. Not for you, not for the whole fucking world.
Okay.
I'm a human being with rights, like you've got rights.
Okay.
I mean, that's my telly on just now. That's how I live to you.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah.
It's not to me.
Well, that's to
But
me.
then I'm nearly 63. What age are you?
45. 46 in August.
No. Talk to me another 18 years, we can still hear you. But I need to at that level to hear it. And that's the
We're
bottom
never
line.
going to get it because, like I say, I've been to loud concerts, done about like heavy metal concerts and various things for years, and my hair's not affected. Kind of thing, I mean. And I watch, I've sometimes stood next to the big PA systems.
I years ago, and there was a wee pal of mine called Jamie Burchell.
Have you got tinnitus? By any chance you get a bit of tinnitus?
And I don't know. And he's weak. Well, I passed all my hearing exam and everything.
When was the last hearing exam?
August.
Who done it for you, don't mind me asking?
Falk, Falck, Aberdeen. You've got to go to specialist ones because it's got to be intense because you're working at offshore on the rigs.
Did you wear ear protectors when you're rocking the rigs? No? Did you forget to put them in?
No, you fucking get thrown off. If you're not wearing eye
Not
protectors,
being-
ear
I
protectors.
just know people working the rigs. I've never actually rocked my rig myself, so I don't know.
No. If you get caught with anything like that, you just throw you off. Because you're a liability there. It's no a matter of choice. When I was 16, 17, working in government shipyards and all that, you could get away with fucking murder. But as you're older, new health safety fucking nuts. Nuts. Don't wear gloves, the right gloves. You've got to wear special
I know.
gloves of metal.
My friend works for works for the HSE, works for the Health and Safety Executive. He used to be a manager of Iceland years ago.
And because I was a steward, I had to be right on the health and safety because I've got to look after the boys.
Right. Let's have a compromise then. See, after midnight, can you try and keep it to turn it down a wee bit than you've got it now? 10 o'clock's not so bad, but see, come midnight, see, because there's no traffic, it can't jump London and it gets quieter everywhere. Can you just turn it down a little bit?
I was smiling about you a couple of weeks ago because I don't know what land you're in at the time, whether you're half cut or you're on something.
No, I thought I'll
you
actually.
play one sound of music and it's the same ba-boom, 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 ba-boom.
It's called industrial.
Well, I've got a fucking bundle of CDs in there that don't play because of you.
That's bullshit. How many times have I said to you, I don't mind you playing music, I've not got a problem because it's actually better than hearing voices or even the TV. I've said it to you quite a few times.
I've not played that fucking sound system. I've got a fucking crack sound system in here.
Play it. I've heard you playing system and it doesn't bother me.
And I think, because it's pissing that poor cunt off, so I leave it alone. But see if I've got to tell you and I'm watching something and I stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning or something, and I get boom,
No, it's like,
boom, boom.
your telly's been left out because you probably fell asleep drunk and it's up to about 3 and 4 in the morning, even
No,
after
all
that.
the time.
It's quite a few times actually.
You're probably right there. But
I know, mate, I'm not lying about it, I don't need to lie about it.
There's a lot of times when I'm no, and that's why I sort of can have a wry smile to myself though. Is he fucking right?
You mean she? You mean is she right? Is she right? You mean? She
Is
real?
what?
You mean is she real? You say she?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
You just say she, that's all you need to do. It's not hard. It's 3 letters. S-H-E. She. Simple.
I never knew to spell that.
Things you learn there.
I'm one of these guys intoxicated by the exuberance of my own verbosity. You know, I sort of do understand English. I was very good at it. I'm pretty well educated. I went to Holyrood Senior Secondary. I went to Langside College. I went to Cadornal College studying as engineer. I've got a rough idea what language means.
Fantastic.
So a he, if you had an S to begin it, it's a she.
That's fantastic.
I've got that. I think I've got that.
Well, I did ask you a number of times and that's the first time you actually said that. So it's getting to this eventually,
Well,
you're ignorant.
anyway, if you wish to keep banging up, feel free, but sometimes...
Well, if I wouldn't have to, as I say, if you can come to a compromise type of thing, I'm thinking pretty reasonable about it, because I'm not shouting and screaming at you. We're having an adult mature discussion about it. You know what I mean? Try to be diplomatic about it. Even
if
though
I'm watching
I
a
don't feel
film
like
that
it.
starts at 11 and it's on a 1 or half 1, and
That's
I
it.
need to listen to a level of volume, then that's just the way it is. There's no...
Okay. No worries.
If you're saying, well, turn that film off.
Didn't ask you to. I just asked you to, if you put it down a level or two. That's it. I've never asked you to turn your TV off in my entire life
But
in this whole
understand what I'm
conversation.
saying? You achieve nothing with banging
That's
ceilings.
fine.
With a sponge up
I'll just get the
my butt.
authorities involved. We'll get the police and we'll get the council involved in the enforcement team because it comes as an antisocial behaviour. And they can,
well,
I
that's
mean,
fine.
and they can actually compulsory purchase. See, the GHA, they can compulsory purchase this back off if you want.
Do me a favour.
Why don't you then? I've said
Why
that
don't
right.
you say I'm a pure bastard and get the neighbours to back you up and they'll just buy this house off me and I'll fucking flee.
No, I'm not doing your dirty work for you. Why would I do your dirty work when you're being completely
I'm
ignorant?
not a
about
neighbour.
it?
Get rid of me.
I'm not doing your dirty work for
Can
you.
I tell you something? They'd laugh you off the fucking face of the earth. I'm no kidding on about that.
That's fantastic.
It's nothing.
Who's going to last me? The GHA or the noise team? Which?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Well, I've had conversations with them already, and that's not the case at all, actually.
Well, I had my brother with me. No, the one you were pestering the other week. And that's another thing. He's got a wife and he's got a daughter staying with him. And you're phoning him up and your brother's...
Don't phone them, actually text them. Never phone them. Again, that's a lie again. See, you're a compulsive liar, mate.
You contacted them.
You're a compulsive liar.
You contacted them.
You are a compulsive liar, mate. You
I'm a
cannot...
compulsive liar.
Yeah.
That's totally undiplomatic and unfair.
But it's not, because you've just proven yourself to be a compulsive liar. You keep making up lies. You keep telling falsehoods. You keep telling me, and then later on you contradict yourself.
Aye.
You
I'm
do.
a compulsive liar.
Yeah, you're a compulsive liar.
Alright, fair.
Well, where's your wage slips in? Let's see some of your wage slips, your recent wage slips in for your employers. You said you work in the rigs. Can you see some?
What for?
But you said you work in the rigs. You said you wanted to prove that you worked in the rigs.
I've been for about 8 years, 9 years.
Right,
10
you
years,
showed me a
like that.
medical. So why don't you show me a wage slip then? If you're that desperate to
I
prove.
can show you a medical right now. Look what difference
No,
it make to you.
I've shown the medical. What about
show you
wage?
wage slips?
Aye, let's see them then.
What for?
Oh.
What are you doing to me, the fucking police? You're just
But
a guy.
you're trying to,
He's
because
got a sponge in there, he's
female-
bangs my fucking ceiling at 2, 3 in the morning. That here laughing with his pals on the phone, and you play one. I'm quite happy to lend you CDs.
I've got plenty of CDs for the charity shops and play stuff for the radio on YouTube and various things. I've got plenty of access to music
So
online.
you want me to show you my medicals and CDs?
No, I saw your medical. I says, why don't you show your waist slip? I said, you've showed me a medical. Why don't you show me your waist slip in to prove that you're working?
Biddles.
It does from when? 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
3 years ago, in the last 2 jobs I was on, I was working with Wood Group in Mossmorn, and the other one I was working in the regeneration plant around Comedy, and I've got wage slips for both of them.
Right, because I've got stuff to do here. Right. So, see, after midnight, can you try and keep it down to a reasonable level?
I'll do my best, as long as I can hear it. That's the best I can say. I need to hear it, you know what I mean?
Aye, but yeah, okay. We're just going to get in circles here. If it's not, as I say, I'll need to contact authorities just to kind of let you know, alright? And you can
Go
deal
for
with
it.
them, alright?
Go for it. I've spoke to them already.
Aye, cool. Who did you speak to? Sorry, what was their name? Was it the noise team or was it the GHA you spoke to? Which people did you
I
speak to?
spoke to both of them, because I was dealing with one for a claim. That one is still ongoing just now. But I spoke to
No,
them.
I'm talking about the noise. The noise teams. Do you know who the noise team is best?
No, I don't know.
Do you have a phone number? No. So you can't speak to them then, can you?
I had my brother maybe, Stephen's maybe.
But the noise team, like the council get different departments. Remember? You're saying
I'm
you
not
spoke
an
to them.
expert on that, you are. I'm not. They're not that important to me. They're...
Well, you've just said, as I said again, you've kind of lied again. You said you spoke to the noise team.
I'm lying again.
Yeah, yes, I asked you to speak to the council. I mean,
See.
thank you.